The cargo bay of the deep space station hummed with activity as Marcus finished his shift at the docking ports. The gruff mechanic had spent 30 years working these lanes, fixing ships and keeping the peace between species that called New Haven Station home. He wiped grease from his weathered hands and prepared to head to his small quarters when a soft voice called out behind him. "Excuse me, human sir?" Marcus turned to see a tall, slender figure approaching with hesitant steps. The woman before him stood nearly 7 feet tall, her blue-tinted skin catching the harsh lights of the bay. Her large, dark eyes held a mixture of desperation and hope that made his chest tighten. Behind her, 3 small children clung to her flowing robes, their own eyes wide with uncertainty. "My name is Lyra," she said, her voice melodic despite the tremor in it. "I am of the Vellani people. I have heard that humans are ... honorable, that they protect those who cannot protect themselves." Marcus set down his toolkit and studied the family before him. The children appeared malnourished, their once bright clothing now faded and patched. The woman's proud bearing could not entirely hide the exhaustion that lined her features. "What can I do for you?" he asked gently. Lyra's composure wavered for a moment before she straightened her shoulders. "My husband died 6 months ago in the mining accident on Kepler Station. The company took everything we had, claimed debts we never owed. We have nowhere to go, no family to take us in. The children grow weaker each day." She paused, gathering courage for what came next. "I have heard that human men sometimes take wives from other species. I offer myself in marriage to you, if you would provide shelter for my children. I am strong, I can work, I can cook. I ask only that you give them a chance to live." Marcus felt his heart clench at the raw desperation in her voice. He looked at the 3 youngsters peering out from behind their mother's robes. The oldest, a girl of perhaps 10 Earth years, met his gaze with defiant pride despite her circumstances. The 2 younger boys, twins by their appearance, watched him with curious innocence. "What are their names?" he asked. "Kira is my eldest," Lyra said, placing a protective hand on the girl's shoulder. "These are her brothers, Tam and Jaw. They are good children, well behaved. They would not be trouble." Marcus crouched down to the children's level, offering them a gentle smile. "Hello there. Are you hungry?" The twins nodded eagerly, while Kira maintained her wary expression. Marcus stood and faced their mother again. "I'm not looking for a wife," he said, watching hope flicker and fade in Lyra's eyes. "But I am looking for a family." Confusion replaced the despair on her face. "I do not understand." "I've been alone on this station for 15 years, Marcus explained. "Lost my own family in the war with the hegemony. I've got a 4-room apartment that's too big for one person, and I make enough credits to support a family. I don't need a desperate woman forced into marriage. I need someone who wants to build something together." He gestured toward the children. "They need a father figure, someone to teach them how to navigate this universe. You need a partner who respects you, not someone who sees you as payment for charity. If you're willing, we could try being a family first. See if we fit together." Lyra stared at him in disbelief. "You would do this? Without requiring marriage first?" "Marriage is about love and commitment," Marcus said firmly. "It's not a transaction. If feelings develop between us over time, then we'll talk about it. But right now, those kids need food, shelter, and stability. I can provide that." Tears welled in Lyra's large eyes as she looked between Marcus and her children. Kira stepped forward, studying the human man with sharp intelligence. "What would you expect from us?" the girl asked boldly. Marcus appreciated her directness. Help around the apartment, honesty, and a chance to get to know each other. Your mother could work in the station's hydroponics bay if she wants. You could attend school with the other children. We'd be roommates first, family second, And if we don single quotes T.fit together, Lyra asked hesitantly. Then we figure out another solution, Marcus replied. But we give it an honest try first. The twins whispered excitedly to each other in their native language, while Kira continued to evaluate him. Finally, the girl nodded to her mother. I think we should accept, she said. He seems different from the others who approached us. Lyra's tears flowed freely now. Others? 3 other men offered marriage, Kira admitted. But they looked at us like we were burdens to be tolerated. He looks at us like we're people. Marcus felt a surge of anger at the thought of these vulnerable beings being treated as commodities, but he pushed it aside. What do you say, Lyra? Want to give it a try? The Valani woman wiped her eyes and straightened with renewed dignity. Yes, we would be honored to try. As Marcus led his new family toward their new home, he reflected on how the universe had a way of bringing together the broken pieces to create something stronger. He had thought his story ended with loss and solitude. Instead, it seemed a new chapter was just beginning. Behind him, he heard the soft sound of alien children's laughter for the first time in the corridors of New Haven Station, and he smiled.